home. There ain't nowhere quite like home. There ain't nowhere quite like home. There ain't nowhere quite like home.
Oscar BEVIS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. Mikael Lowell interrupting the interview by being a pain in the arse. Do you know what? I'm with Mo Gharib, right? And we're in a room and we've got a little audience because people reckon this is going to go off. First things first, how are we, Mo?
I'm very, very good. How are you?
I'm good. There's a bit of anticipation for this. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to cut the shit. Let's jump straight in. You've been mouthing off, haven't you?
Yeah, to that. I forgot his name. That something Bull that's got no Bull's blood. I don't know what his name is. What's his name? Nick Bull, that's his name. I'll beat him up. I told him let's fight. He don't want to fight. I don't know why they don't want to fight me, but I'll beat him up. He knows I'll beat him up. He's a little 5'2" kid. You know what I'm saying? I'll bully him.
So for those who don't know, 6-1 yourself. Yeah, Nick Bull, 13-0, recently fought on Frank's show and cut the crap. You want him now? And I know you've been exchanging messages as well.
Yeah, I want him now. Because obviously the amateur had 92 fights. I box the best in it, so I don't need no journeyman anymore. I want someone like him. You know what I'm saying? He's 13-0. Look, he's get easy fights. He's had easy fights. He's telling me about the fight I lost. Yeah, I lost. My mind went right in that fight. But what did I do? Got the rematch straight after, 3 months later. And the guy even said 6 rounds, and I said, okay, I agreed to everything. Because if I would have lost that fight, it would have been over. And then I beat him up. Even the fight that I lost, I beat him up because I tried to knock him out and I got dropped. It happens, innit? But I showed heart. I got heart. So that I know I'm a fighter, a real fighter, innit?
Do you feel like because of the times we're in now, where you've been on small hall shows, and obviously small hall is the small circuit struggling a little bit because of the whole obviously COVID situation. Do you feel like you have to call for someone like Nick who's been on and fought on these big platforms? Do you feel like you're doing it because you haven't really got a choice?
I got a choice. I can wait around and go and fight another journeyman and sell the tickets, but what am I going to gain out of that? I beat these guys up, and I swear to God, I wake up like I didn't even fight. I don't feel happy. I need to beat someone who's got a good record and has got a little name, then yeah, I wake up feeling like I'm the man. You know what I'm saying? Forget all these little journeymans. I had enough, man. Let me bring me some serious fighters who's got some real balls, and let's fight in it, because that's what I am, a fighter. And I'm good doing it, and I'll make him look bad. He would basically be shadow boxing when he's fighting me, because he'll be hitting fresh air. I'm not going to sit on the ropes and let him fight me in it. I'm going to be hit and move, and he's not going to know what to do. He's going to be get hit with punches from every angle. He's going to think he's on a merry-go-round. He's going to think, raw, this guy's got 6 arms, blood.
And the good thing as well is there is a little bit of need, or like I said, you've been exchanging messages, and it's actually got pretty personal. It's gone beyond you two, and it's actually sort of got some family members involved as well.
Yeah, I don't know. He's got some next guys getting involved, trying to message me, but I should ignore it, innit? Because I just want to fight him, innit? It's not impersonal. I want him. I just want to show him how shit he is. That's the truth. I just need to expose these shit fighters. I don't know how they're on these BT Sport. How are you putting shit fighters on BT Sport? It don't make sense. And then us good fighters, we're on small hall shows. That don't make sense, bro. I need to be on these big shows in front of the cameras, show them my skill, because my style sells. His style don't. He just little brawling. That's it. Me, I'll make him look silly, and he knows that. That's why he won't want to fight me.
When you've had 92 amateur fights and you've got a winning record as a professional, what would you say the reason is why you originally aren't on the sort of the Frank Warren shows, the Matchroom shows? Like, what would be the reason for why you're not at this moment in your career?
Because I don't have the right people around me. No, I have to go up the hard way. No one wants to help me or lead me in the right way. You know what I'm saying? I boxed Pat McCormack, I think, in the ABA semi-finals back in 2014, and Frank Warren heard about me then. He was going to sign me, but I think I only had like 50 fights as an amateur then. I wanted to carry on because amateur was it's a good sport. It's very, very good. I enjoyed it, fighting in different countries. I loved it. So that's why I waited a bit, and it's like, I think they must have forgotten about me or something. So now they need to hear about me again.
And it isn't just Nick that you've called out. You've previously called out, actually on IFL, Prince Patel as well. We know he's knocking about in Hungary doing his thing, or wherever it is. Is that something you'd be interested in?
He's a Wasteman, bro. Tell him to keep staying in Hungary and fight cab drivers, bro. We don't want him over here. Staying in Hungary, wherever he's going, and paying them cab drivers to lose and drop knees, bro. For boxing for a world title thing against a cab driver who fell over, we just touched him, a man's flying over like a feather. Who does that, bro? So I'm saying some fraud. He's a fraudster. That's what he is.
And for those who don't know, what could we expect if we do see you in the ring? I know you said that your style's appealing and that's why you feel like you should be in these big fights, but there will be people who haven't perhaps seen you as a professional. What will we expect when we see Mo Gharib in the ring?
I'm just gonna, the next person I fight, I'm gonna beat the shit out of them, innit? Like badly, that's it. So that's gonna happen. I'm gonna beat them up and look good doing it. that's what I do. You know what I'm saying.
Say you were put forward for a journeyman, but it means you can fight sooner rather than later. Even then, would you still have the motivation to go through something like that?
What, to fight another journeyman? Bro, I don't even want to fight another journeyman, but if I have to, I'll just beat him up again and just get some rankings and get me to the next step. But journeyman, I beat them up. I don't really feel happy doing it. It's just like, what's the point in it? Because I've been boxing at amateur. I've had all my fights are hard fights at high level, so I'm used to competing at high level. I perform better when I fight someone good. When I fight someone rubbish, I kind of go down to their level a bit, take the piss and that. Yeah. So when they're throwing hands back, I find openings.
Get bored.
Very bored, very bored. Trust me, very bored. That's all it is. I need a real fighter.
I want to talk about where you think this journey can go, because you're obviously willing to fight anyone. And like you said, amateur-wise, you fought Pac McCormack. When did you say it was 2014? We know he's a world level amateur. So you've obviously been in with these good guys. But where does this journey go? Because if you're willing to call people out, you've been in with these good guys. This could be a journey that actually has some real sort of material about it.
Yeah. I want to fight all the top fighters, make my name. That's what I like. I like fighting top fighters. I like to be with the best and just show, like, give it a good fight my heart out, innit? And I'll know that I'll come out on top, because if they don't kill me in that ring, then I'm just going to keep going, because I have that heart. I've been boxing for 19 years now. I'm 27. I started when I was 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I had my first amateur fight at 13. I was never looked after properly as an amateur. But I went the hard way, innit? I had to go out, get my own sparring. I was basically self-taught as an amateur.
You said it's been hard to get to her, and you say that no one's sort of given you that help, but the situation that it looks like you're in here with Stonebridge and the guys around you, you must feel like now you have more of a platform than you've ever had to go and sort of produce something special. Yeah,
that's true. That's what I'm saying to you. That's true. I should have met these lot a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? It's just like me. I had to do everything on my own. I had to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I have to be in it. You have to be a quiet mouth. Don't get fed. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, I talk shit and then I back it up, and that's what I do. I don't talk shit for the sake of it. I've always backed it up.
You're a lightweight?
I've been boxing at lightweight, but I'm going to go down to super feather.
I was going to say Nick's at super feather.
Yeah, go down to.
God knows what Prince Patel weighs, but who really cares? At the end of the day, you're willing to fluctuate weights as well. You just want these fights.
Yeah, tell Prince Patel to eat and come up, man. He starved himself. I think he's been fasting the whole year, man. To tell him to eat or something, man. He's skinny, bro.
All right, well, Mo, look, good fun. And let's see where it goes. You might get the fight you want, you might not, but you're definitely making noise, and I'm sure at least soon, year or two, then you're going to get one of these fights.
Yeah, hopefully, God willing, innit? God willing, hopefully.